Okay, so welcome everyone to the team call. It is Thursday night, October 2nd, and tonight we have the honor of having Marc Cannella on the call. He is out in Las Vegas, and his philosophy that I really love is, he says, rank is for a party, volumes to get rich. And the first time he ever posted that in the wall, I was just like, oh my gosh, this man is genius. So I love that, and I felt like all of our calls so far have really been focusing on the 3 vital behaviors, which is wonderful, and helping people into challenge groups. But tonight's Elite Series is honestly going to be one of the number 1 calls that you want to refer to for your business and to build your business. So tonight we have Marc. Marc, the floor is yours. Talk as long or as little as you want, but the floor is yours. Thank you.
Well, and if you want to ask questions, just go right ahead. You know what I mean? So that way we can interact as well. But how you doing, guys? I'm truly honored to be on your call tonight. I really am kind of blown away that Nikki asked me to be on there. But I appreciate it, and hopefully I could share a few things that kind of like what I'm doing to build my business that that you can incorporate as well. Anyway, but congratulations to all you guys who's ever a lead on the phone and everything else. You guys are doing an amazing job. There is a lot of different ways you can do this business, and that's what I like about it. I still have a job. As you know, I'm still at the MGM. I'm the doorman there, but I go in late, I leave early, and it's kind of fun to go to work when you really don't have to. But I use that now as a recruiting tool. So what's kind of cool, a lot of people, first of all, I want to say I was listening to Joel Osteen the other day, just as a little side note. I listen to him out here it comes on at 9 o'clock on Sunday morning. And I always feel like he's talking to me. Do you guys ever feel that way? Like whatever's going on in your world or your life or your personal life or whatever, I feel like he's talking right to me. So I got drilled into this guy about 2-3 years ago, and I listen to him. Actually, he's on Sirius Radio now, or XM, whatever you call it. But anyway, he was telling me to embrace where you're at. You know how everybody wants to always be somebody else or be at another place in their business or another place in their relationship or another, if they're not married, they want to be married. If they're married, they don't want to be married, whatever, you know what I mean? Or they wish they had kids or they want, just my point is wherever you're at in your business, don't wish you were somebody else. Don't wish you were at another place. You're going to be at another place if you embrace where you're at now. So my point is, if you're not happy where you're at now, you're not going to be happy where you're going to go. So one of my things for you guys is really, and for me too, it kind of hit me hard because there's always things that I want, but I already have it. I just want a newer one, or like say a car, for example. I have a beautiful car, and for the last 8 months, I've been jonesing on getting a new car. And I'm like, I have a beautiful car. My daughter came and says, why are you getting rid of this car? I always want new. Like I'm never happy. My wife always says, I'm never happy. And kind of it's true. I don't know if that's good or bad, but when he said it to me, it was like, dude, just chill out. You're doing good. Everything's good in your life. Embrace it. So that's what I want to share with you from the very beginning of this call is just be happy where you're at. Be happy that you're in a business that is flourishing. Be happy that you have a great upline like Nikki. Be happy, in a Star Diamond coach, whatever. Be happy that you're in an environment that there's positive growth, there's personal growth, there's physical transformation, there's personal transformation. Be happy, number one, that you're there. And if you're happy here, you'll be happy when you're a 5-star, 10-star, 15-star elite and so forth. I can't wait. I'm not elite. I'm not sitting here busting my head open because I'm not elite. I'm happy where I'm at, but I'll be way more happier exactly when I'm elite too. Imagine being 15-star and elite. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I'm just being cool here. I'm a 5-star diamond, 1-star my second business center. Volume is great. And this is what I wanted to, my point was, I see all these people flying up the ranks really fast. And look, first of all, I'm not in your money, and I don't want to tell you how to do your business. Obviously, what you're doing is working for you elite coaches and so forth. So I'm just suggesting. Does that make sense to you guys? Because it's really hard doing a call when it's a different team because we all kind of compete between teams and we all want to be this and that. So I'll share. I have no problem sharing what I do, but it's a suggestion. I don't want you going back and saying, well, Mark said, you know what I mean? Is that cool? Let's have some fun tonight too. I like to have fun. First of all, you got to have fun. Second of all, if you want to build your business fast and furious, I know challenge groups are the way to go. But when I see these people flying up the ranks and then all of a sudden they're flying down the ranks, or you hear about them dropping out or whatever, it's almost like some people build their business with a house of cards. And I don't build my business that way. I build volume. It might take me a little longer to get to maybe 10-star, 15-star, but I want the volume to match. I want the paycheck to match my rank, okay? So when I feel it's, I got plenty of people, when I feel it's ready to go to 10-star, I'll go to 10-star. I don't want to be a 10-star making $500 a week. I want to be a 10-star making $10,000 a week. You follow me? So the way to do that, guys, is you got to build a little volume. Volume is key here. And that's what I mean. Rank is a party. Yeah, it's great. You see everybody. They have this and that, and they're on the wall, and they're on the phone call, and they got 7-star, 8-star. But you know what? If you are doing volume, you pick a couple of leaders, and you guys go together, you'll fly up the ranks as the money comes with you. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I want. I want the money to come with me. I don't want to just go to 10-star and then it all falls apart as a house of cards. First of all, an email, you can't hug it. I'm the belly-to-belly guy. I'll sit there and I'll sit down with you and talk to you and find out who my leaders are, and I'll work with those leaders. You can't waste time. It's cool to do it online. I know a lot of challenge group girls are doing the online stuff and Facebook and all that. That's cool. I'm not saying nothing about it. That's awesome. God bless you guys. But if you stop tomorrow, can that continue? To me, I don't know. I look at it a different way. And excuse me if I'm wrong, but I know how much work it takes to do a challenge group. And you're in front of your computer all day long, and you're sending out these emails, and you're doing this and that. If you have a couple leaders being an emerald factory, going out getting 2 people in to do exactly what you do to build an organization in time, if you incorporate the challenge groups as well as building volume and building a team, now you're styling, because I know for a fact you can't walk away from challenge groups. I know for a fact I could walk away from my business if I build some serious volume. And that's what I want to do. So I'll bring a guy in. First of all, you got to get uncomfortable. If you're comfortable making a few $100 a week, you know what? Then God bless. There's a lot of people that do this business for different reasons, different incomes, and so forth. If you're happy and you're in this just to make a couple $100 a week, then fine. If you're selling a few challenge packs, cool. Then successful. Okay? But you got to keep, it's like a realtor. A realtor is as good as his last sell. He has to go out and sell another one tomorrow. Okay? That commission only lasts so long. But if you're the broker and you got 2,000 people out there doing what you do, now you're rocking. You see what I mean? Now you could walk away. What if I got sick? The reason I do this business, multi-level, I've been in for about 20 years. I've been in 3 companies. And I always saw the people on the top and I idolized them. And I'm like, wow, man, I want to be that guy. I want to be in that dinner. I want to be at that party, and I just couldn't make it happen. When I came over to Beachbody, it happened. I mean, it seriously happened. I was a customer, so I knew it worked. I lost 42 pounds, 6 inches off my waist. Body fat went down to 14%. And that was 6 years ago. A year later, I'm 52. I feel like I'm 20 because of this business, seriously. But a year later, I joined as a coach reluctantly. I didn't want to because I'd been through all this before, and my wife, God forbid, she just walked in. So anyway, if you sign up in another company, I'm going to kill you. You know what I mean? So I signed up, and a month later, I didn't even tell her I was in Beachbody. I just told her I was a customer. But what happened is I started getting checks because people saw my transformation. I was a messenger of the message. I was a walking billboard. I was chunky. I was 230 pounds most of my life. Now I'm 170. I'm 165 today. I'm in this, don't say that. I'm in this extreme thing. Anyway, so I'm getting cut, I'm getting ripped, 52 with a 6-pack. It's sick. Anyway, So anyway, right? Can't stand myself. But anyway, here's the deal. People wanted to know what I did. And all I did was tell them I was a P90X guy. P90X. Oh, I saw that on TV. Where do I get that? Well, you can go to my website and get it. beachbodycoach.com/Coach Marc C. I started getting checks. I'm like, wow, this is working. What if I really put my head down to the grindstone and tell people about it? How can this really affect my paycheck? You know what I mean? So I was enthusiastic about this. And let me tell you one thing. Here's a phrase that I use all the time. People will sign up in your group or enroll in your business because of the height of your enthusiasm rather than the depths of your knowledge. Okay? I didn't know that much about it. And I learned this in network marketing. I learned a lot of stuff in network marketing, but it didn't work for me until I came to Beachbody. All I know is, here's what I use all the time. Hey, man, how's that Shakeology work? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but all I know is I take it every day. I feel amazing. I'm getting cleaned out. I have a meal replacement. I'm getting all my vegetables and everything and all my phytonutrients, 70 phytonutrients, digestive enzymes, everything your body needs on a daily basis in one glass. So I don't know. When I miss, I feel like crap. So why don't you try it? Let me know what you think, because everybody's different. Just try it. You got nothing to lose. If you don't like it, send the empty bag back. They'll give you $129 back. Oh, and by the way, if you want a discount on the product, if you're going to be on it for a while, I'll show you how to do that too. So it's just a little, your best customers or your coaches are actually customers. But what you got to do, first of all, I'm getting back. I got 3 pages here. Okay. And I get crazy because I hate reading off a thing, but I'm just going to go off here for a minute. You guys don't mind? You good? Nikki's good? You got to get out of your comfort zone. If you want this business to work, for the people that are just want to make a few $100, do your thing. Sell a couple challenge pack, couple resets, you're good. But if you want to make some money, you need to go out and talk to some people. You need to identify some leaders. You got to talk to 10 people a day. If you're not talking to 10 people a day, you're not growing your business. If you're not hitting Success Club every month, you're not growing your business. Let me tell you why it's important to hit Success Club. And I don't get, I know a lot of you guys are out there, and I'm saying this in a good way. Can you guys hear me? Nikki, can you still hear me? I don't get Success Club 50 or 40 or 30. I'm not that guy. I don't want that many people I can't work with those many people. Can you imagine having 15 or 20 new coaches in your organization every month? Oh my God. The 3 or 4 that I bring in drive me nuts. So here's the thing. I want to sit down with these people and put a plan together for them. Okay, everybody has their own system. Our team has a system. I'm sure you guys have a system. And if you don't, go to the Coach Training Academy and use that one and Coach Basics, whatever you're doing, work it. Okay, but I sit down with these people and I say, hey, man, I'll get Success Club 5 or 6. Okay, 3 coaches. That's why 6. I only want 3 coaches a month. 3 coaches a month I could work with. I could work with my time and what I got going on. If one of them takes off and becomes a leader, perfect. 3 out of this last month we just finished. I got 3. I start working with them now. Okay, they're just coming in. They came in at the end of the month. You know what I mean? So now I'm starting to work with these people. And I'm only going to work with the people that want to work with me. My time is valuable. You're the CEO of your own business. Remember that, guys. You are busy. You are way too busy to put up with any bull crap from any people that are coming in telling you this stuff ain't going to work. Okay? So we'll get back to that point. But you're busy, and don't let these people drag you around, and don't let these people seriously bog down your time. They came in because you told them about an opportunity, say a coach, not a customer, coach. Now, you have a responsibility to train them and get them the diamond. Okay? Don't let them tell you what's going on. You're telling them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Work with them. And I always ask people 3 things. How do you want me to work with you? This is what I tell them. You want to crawl? I'll crawl with you. You need to establish that up front. Because here's the thing. I always assume everybody's coming in like me that wants this really bad, right? So I get a little crazy sometimes and call them, and you know what I mean? And then I'm finding out that, in time, that these people don't want it like I want it. You know what I mean? So come to the conclusion. I asked them 3 questions. How do you want me to work with you? You want me to crawl with you? I'll crawl with you. You want me to walk with you? I'll walk with you. You want me to run? My tennis shoes are on. You saw it on Facebook. I just bought them. Anyway, so the thing is, I'm here to work with you guys as fast as you want to build this business. So, and those are the people I'm really looking for. But don't discard the discounted coaches that don't want to build the business or don't return your call. Just look, if you ignore me, I ignore you. Very simple. That way you could be a discounted coach. If you're on Shakeology Forever, we need those people anyway. That's volume. You follow me? See, that's volume. You didn't have to ask them to be in the challenge group. You didn't have to send them 27 emails a day. You didn't have to sit in front of your computer for 24 hours. They're just a discounted coach. Let them go. Eventually, if something happens in their life, God forbid, or they get fired or, whatever, they're going to come to you and say, hey, man, how's that thing work again? That's the crazy thing about this business. There's 65,000 people. Hang on a second. 65% of the American people make under $35,000 a year. Okay? That's cool if you live at home and your mom and dad are paying your bills. But when you're married, you got a husband or wife or kids, mortgage, this and that, there's way too much month at the end of the money, right? So what you got to do is we have something for these people. We have a program and a company, a $750 million company with a $123 million branded TV advertisement. And all you got to do is plop your body right in the middle of it. And by accident, you're going to make some money. Money you need. Anybody comes to you and tells you they don't need money, they're lying. Even rich people need money. Rich people, they have a jet, they want two. I promise. Okay? So you need to get uncomfortable. You need to go out and you got to start talking to people. Let's talk about volume here. You got to engage. Your people need to engage. The people need to get on the calls every week. If you have meetings or if you meet we have a Vegas office. So we do every Wednesday night, we have an office. 7 o'clock, people bring their people, right? I get up, I do my thing, we close them, we get them in, okay? Then on Saturdays, we have a training. So whatever your system is, you got to get them in, okay? You have to get them in and engage. They got to be on the meetings. They got to be on the calls. They got to be on your webinars, whatever you guys are doing. And become an Emerald Factory. We do 3 things. We get people in the business, we have them try some product, and we have them get 2 people to do exactly what they just did. It's not that uncomfortable. Become an Emerald Factory. Keep it simple. I always tell people this is a 3rd grade business with a 7-figure income. We created 50 million, 50 millionaires in the last 7 years. What job can you do that? My check doubled this week. Can I go to work and say, hey, I want you to double my paycheck? This is the only business, the only industry where you can control your life. You follow me? You can't get fired. Isn't that crazy? You can't get fired. So as we grow older and we have kids growing up, we can create our own destiny with this business. There's 475,000 people a week join network marketing companies. 475,000. So people come up to you and say, oh, that stuff doesn't work. Oh, yes, it does. They paid out $50 billion in commissions last year. How much of that did you get? And they're going to say, nothing, because I wasn't in it. I was listening to my broke friends. So, hey, man, you see what I got going on. I would love to have you be part of our organization. I would love for you to try my product. Let me get your results. Let me see how you feel about it. And then let's sit down. We'll put a plan together. How does that work for you? Put it on them. Okay? It's not about your upline either. I have people in my organization that want to blame me for their whole life. And you'll probably have that too. It's not about, look, if you're in Nikki's organization, Nikki can't control 20, 30,000 people, 10,000 people, 5,000 people. It's about you. What are you going to do? First of all, I would go get this book called Go Pro. You see that? Go Pro by Eric Worre. It's the best book I ever read in my life. It's everything I've learned in the last 20 years about network marketing. You know what it says? Forget about your upline. It's not about your upline. I'm on an inside leg. I'm on an island all of myself. I don't have hundreds of thousands of volume points flowing down to me by accident. What I've created, I've created. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because when I get to the top, I'm going to go on stage and I'm going to thank my team, not my upline. Okay? So you need to, are we okay? We're good? Okay. You know what I'm saying? Forget about your upline. It's you. Wherever you're at in your organization, it starts with you. So what are you going to do? You're the CEO of your own business. Are you going to open the doors today? Are you going to get some product for people? What are you doing? Are you making some calls? I guarantee you the CEO of MGM, if there's something wrong or something ain't right, he's going to let us know about it. So if something's not right in your organization, you, not Nikki, you have to go take care of that. You don't have to. Bad news goes uphill, okay? Good news goes downhill. Never pollute your downline with some bad stuff. It goes upline. So if Nikki's your upline, you got a bad day going on, call her, get it off your chest, shake it off, and get outside, okay? You need to get out there and make it happen. So what are you doing with your business? If your business is working, then lay down at night when you're staring at the ceiling and you ask yourself, did I do everything I could possible to make my organization work today? And if you like that answer, keep doing it. If not, what could you have done to change it? Look, volume, when you talk to people and you got a few people in your organization and they go out and be at Emerald Factory, you got volume coming in, okay? You got all kinds of PV coming in, whether you get out of bed or not. I spent probably 10 hours on my business. I average about 18 hours a week on my business, okay? I'm not spending 40 or 50 or 60, okay? My check doubled this week, and I spent 10 hours on my business. Where in the world can you do that? I know people that are millionaires in this business, they work 4 hours a week. That's volume. That's volume. That's not challenge groups, and nothing wrong with challenge groups. God, don't hammer me. I'm just saying, you want to walk away from this, you need some volume, okay? So you need to pick your leaders. Pick them, have a heart to heart. Hey, man, where do you want to go with this? I know we haven't spoke much, but what do you want to do? What do you want to do? What's your goals? And I know we all do this with our people. What are your goals? Do you want to make six figures? You want to make 7 figures? Look, do some reverse engineering and find out how many coaches you need to get in that realm of money, okay? Don't waste time. A lot of people waste time with leaders that say they want it, but they don't. You know, I don't beg. You know, we all begged at the beginning because we were excited and everything else. But you know what? Don't beg. They'll come to you. Okay? Fine. Don't waste time. Oh, I was waiting for this one to go emerald so I can go diamond. Month later, I was waiting for this one to go emerald so I can go diamond. Month later, I was waiting for it. What are you waiting for? Next. You can't afford to do that. You're the CEO. If MGM, the CEO, was waiting for me to come to work and I didn't come to work, he'd fire me in 5 seconds. Done. Next. Those 90 people want my job over there. Okay? Next. You have to run your business like a business. This is a business, man. This is badass business. This is the best business in the world. You have no idea what you have in front of you. Some people take it for granted. Some people don't even realize what they have in front of them. Some people take their upline, maybe Nikki, they take her for granted. Or you guys as well. Don't let them take you for granted. You're busy. Don't let them waste your time. You know? Hang on a second. How do you want them to work? I already said that. Don't build a house of cards. Don't build a house of cards. Solidify your income with some leaders. That's what you have to do. And then do the challenge groups too. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. Challenge groups are great, but if you build some volume on top of that, you're a monster. You are a monster. No one can touch you. I'm serious. Grab some leaders. You know, the retail is you're always going to have to retail, but the volume, you get some leaders. Say you got a couple leaders in Canada, one in Florida, one down in Colorado, one wherever, Texas, California, Vegas, whatever. You have leaders that are building. They know people you don't know. And while you're sleeping, oh my God, can you imagine? Look, retail, you can't do a challenge group in Europe, okay? Check this out. You know where we're going. We just opened Canada. Can you imagine when we're in Europe? My goal is to make more money when I'm sleeping than when I'm awake. How's that? How's that, man? While you're sleeping, you get up, you check your back office. You have 20 new coaches in your organization from Italy, Australia. Can you imagine? That's where we're going. Right time, right place. Tell your people, would you have joined Amway 50 years ago? You know they would. Well, here's your Amway right now. We're only 7 years into this. In 50 years from now, are you kidding me? You're at a place right now, we all want this like tomorrow. It ain't going nowhere. And we're all young enough where we could work this and work it the right way. Okay? I mean, there's many different right ways, but as far as volume, man, you got time, man. You got time on your side. Can you imagine 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we're in 4 or 5 other countries and we're making money while we sleep? That's sick. You can't do that with your job. You know what I mean? So you need to know where you're at and where you're going with this and play it like that as well. You know, how many people are you talking to? Again, If you're talking to one person, 2 people a week, your business isn't growing. If you're talking to 10 a day, I mean, seriously, pick up the phone. You got 300 people in your phone. They didn't come with the phone. Yeah, I want that Verizon, that new iPhone, but I want the one with 300 friends in it. Really? Come on. Pick up the phone, make a list. Who needs to lose weight? Who needs to be in better shape? Who needs a little work? And who needs to make money? And call them and talk to them. Tell them what you got going on and send them the little opportunity video. Do a 3-way call with them. Opportunity video, 3-way call. Get your upline on the call and do 3 ways. It's amazing. The magic of the 3-way. Edify your upline and freaking do a 3-way call. Take it off of you. Look, would you sign up with you? A lot of people, you know, I don't want to say this. A lot of people, like say if you're quirky and funny and they don't take you serious, and all of a sudden you show up with a, you know, a briefcase for say, you know what I mean? They're not going to take you serious. But when they come to you, they're going to ask you, oh, how's that business going? How's that Beachbody thing going? We've all had it, right? It's going good, man. You know, oh, yeah, and then they start bagging you. Hey, man, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to know how to make 6 figures, I'll show you. If you want to make 7, I'll show you my neighbor over here. He made 7. But between the 2 of us, we can definitely help you. But if it's not for you, it's not for you. See ya. And don't, you know what I mean? Don't blow your friends off because they're going to come around. When I first started at Beachbody, everyone at work made fun of me. Every one of them. In my department, there's like 70 of them. Every one of them. As I just learned in the past, you know, with personal growth, don't let them kill you. I keep them at arm's length and I just keep doing my thing every day, right? I come in and I tell them how good I feel and this and that because they're all broke anyway. They can't help me. You know what I mean? Look at these people that are bagging you. When they're bagging you, say, who else is lending out an olive branch to help you? I'm here to help you. I'm successful in my business and I could use a guy like you in my organization. I would love to help and mentor you, but you're bagging me. You get somebody else lending an olive branch to help you? No. Well, then what are you bagging me for? Okay? And if I always think of this. If someone's got it going on way more than me, I'm listening to them. But if they don't, can't help me. I got something for you. So remember that. You know, look at the people that are bashing you. Look at their lifestyle. Look at what they got going on. And again, would you sign up with you? If you're that quirky little funny, cocky, you know, jovial guy like I was, people might not take you serious. So putting them on a 3-way call with someone that's got a lot more going on makes a lot more sense and it takes it off of you. But in time now, I have about 40 people in my department that are either coaches or customers. And also got the MGM to sign up and they're a coach. And as you know, I got, you know, the Shakeology on the room service menu and in the coffee shop. So in time, you know, that took a couple years. And by the way, don't work on big deals. Don't concentrate on them. Keep putting the little plugs out there if you got some big deals going on, okay? But don't concentrate on that because you're going to lose track of your organization. Just throw little left hooks, okay? And then meanwhile, you're jabbing with your team. And then you go to your big deal, throw another left hook as far as what they got, you know, what you can do to help them. And in time, it's all going to come to fruition, okay? But you need to be all in. You guys need to be all in. Don't play with this business. It will make you rich. Don't play with it. You guys have such a golden opportunity. We all do. We all do. And sometimes I got to sit back and go, wow, Mark, man, you have no idea how good you got it. And in the last few years, you know, it's been really good for us, you know, financially, physically, and everything else. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I am so excited about my future. It's not even funny. So when you project that, when you're out and about, people want to know what you got going on. And it's very simple to start a conversation. I don't know what you guys do to start conversations, but I like to be out and about. And man, when I'll start a conversation, man, how you doing today? Oh man, I'm sore. What do you mean sore? Oh, I just got done doing my 21-day fix. 21-day fix, what's that? There's your conversation starter right there. And be a 30-second commercial for the video. Don't sit there and puke on them. Just be a 30-second commercial. Well, what's 21-day fix? Well, don't you see that? Watch TV? Don't you see the infomercial? Autumn Calabrese, that hot, you know, that cute little hot model, whatever, fitness girl. Are you kidding me? We have a program. I have a business with her. Well, what do you mean a business? Well, I don't have time to talk about it right now, but let me show you a little video and can I get your name and maybe your email or number and maybe I could follow up with you tomorrow. Perfect. Got to go. Got to go. You're busy. Don't be sitting there and look, when you guys dated, you didn't sit there and tell the date your whole life story in a night, right? You left a little carrot dangling a little bit so that they would call you back the next day, right? But it's the same thing in your business. You don't want to give them everything in the same night. They might not call you back. Oh my God. Oh, we got this business and it's Beachbody and it's $750 million company and you got 4 websites and we got Shakeology and with the P90X and we got Challenge Group. We got Coach Bate. Oh my God. What? Hey man, I just got done working out. What do you mean working out? Did you go to the gym? No, I work out at home. You know, P90X, Insanity, Hip Hop Abs. I have a business with them. So I just push play for a half hour a day and I'm getting the results like I never got in the gym. Oh, really? Maybe I should talk to you. Maybe you should. But I don't have time right now. Here's my card. Give me your information. Let me send you a little opportunity video of what we do or a video on your challenge letter or whatever you guys do. And we'll talk. It's very simple. It's very simple. That's how you start you know what I mean? And then when you're making money and people are going around, man, you're taking a lot of time off, buddy. What do you mean Beachbody? Beachbody. A lot of people know the products. Are you there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah. A lot of people know about the products, but they don't know there's a business behind it. It's our job to let them know there's a business opportunity attached to that. So again, guys, get that word out there. Be an Emerald Factory. Be an Emerald Factory. That's all you got to do. And remember, be enthusiastic about this. Go out there and talk to some people. Get them in as coaches. Mentor them. Train them. Show them a paycheck. Get them to Emerald in the first 7 days. Show them that there's a paycheck. They got their money back. They made some money. They got their product. And they got 2 people in their organization, which actually opens up the whole deal, where they're getting the customers from the infomercial. They're getting paid 4 ways: the club membership, the retail sales commission, going to the challenge packs, and so forth. So you know how to do this deal. But seriously, look at your organization. Even if you got challenge packs or challenge groups going on, who really would want to be a leader? Who do you know in your organization that you could sit down with, go to lunch and have a serious conversation and say, let's build an organization? Think about it, guys. Shakeology, 3,000 people. I mean, what is it? I'm sorry, 100 people on Shakeology is $3,000 a month in your bank account, whether you get out of bed or not. You didn't send one email. You didn't have to go meet anybody. Home Direct Shakeology is where it's at. That's our money in this business. Get as many people on Home Direct Shakeology as you can. Now, if they're going to be on it for a while, then you turn them over into coaches. And I always ask people, why don't you, if you're going to be on it for a while, just be a coach. You get the discount. There's a $15.95 web hosting fee. But when you start losing the weight, people are going to want to know what you're doing. You want to send them to my website or Nikki's website, or you want to send them to your own? Hey, man, I'll take the $30. $30 might change. It might not change your zip code, but 100 people on Shakeology, that's a nice little house payment. That's a school payment. You know what I mean, guys? You see where I'm going with this? Can you imagine we open up countries, we have 3,000 to 4,000 people on Shakeology? That's what I'm talking about. That's volume, baby. That's what I'm talking about right there. So get these people on Home Direct, and if they're going to be on for a while, switch them over to a coach, and then who do they know? Who do they know? The people that got me to 5-star are not going to be the people that get me to 10-star, obviously. The people that get me to 10 will not be the people that get me to 15. So you gotta always have new people in your organization. That's why I always bring 3 people in a month. Here's what happens. When you bring 3 people in a month, the people that you've been hanging with or that they've been hanging on you, they see you paying attention to somebody else. 2 things are going to happen. They're going to get busy or they're going to quit. And if they quit or just be a discounted coach, whatever. Okay, I'm here to get rich. I'm in this for the money. I am in this for a high 7-figure income, and I'm going to do it with or without you. So there's a lot of momentum in this business right now. You in or out? The train's leaving, and the train is going 150 miles an hour due west. You on it or not? Because I can't waste time anymore. Okay? So with that, you want to tell these people they're going to get the hint. Number 2 is you got more volume coming into your team. Okay? The volume, and you put somebody underneath somebody else. So now that person up here is feeling a little love. You know what I mean? hey, man, I just put John underneath you, and you guys might want to work together. Let's all three get together. Let's put a plan together. Now he's excited again. You know what I mean? So 3 things. You're going to get volume. Your people are going to get busy, okay? You're going to make some money with 3 things, 3 new coaches in your organization. 3 challenge packs, very cool. Volume, very cool. New blood, and you don't know who your new blood is. And besides, guys, everyone just works with their personal sponsor because they want that rank. This personal sponsor might not be your superstar, but the guy he brings in, that guy blows it up. That's a Nikki Minton. That chick blew it up, and she was 3 levels below you. You know what I'm saying? So you got to work where you're deserved, not where you're needed. When you look at your organization, you work where you're deserved, not where you're needed. If Nikki Minton is bringing in people, you're working with Nikki. If her husband's bringing in people, you're working with her husband. You know what I'm saying? Your personal coach, I bring in many personal coaches. 2 weeks later, they don't even call me back. I don't even know why they signed up. I didn't blow them out. I don't make them mad. It's still volume. But who do they know? Here's a for instance, my second business center, I signed up this guy, Carl. Carl's retired. He saw me at the gym, and when I was at Lifetime, I'd quit now over a year, but he started following me around. Man, what's going on with this guy, man? I like the way he dresses. I like his car. I want to find out what's going on. So we talked. I brought him down to my office. He threw the credit card right on the, let's go. I'm bored to death. I'm retired and blah, blah, blah. He's 69 years old next month. This guy's a beast. He can't say enough about Shakeology. Guy does 5 spinning classes a week. He works out with people a third of his age, and he's crushing them because of Shakeology. I got him on Tai Chi because he had some little hip problem going on, but now he's like, it's like a new man, okay? Carl went to Diamond, okay? But he's having a little trouble. I'm just using that as an example. But he brought in this guy, this trainer at the gym. And, you know, trainers, you know, they got their own way. They're hard. It's hard to connect with them. So if there's any trainers, I'm not. It's just, you know, sometimes they have their, I'm just not going to go there. Anyway, he's New Yorker. The guy knows everything, you know, that whole thing. Walks around. Anyway, he brought in a guy that worked at David Barton's gym. Okay, so Carl brought in this trainer. Trainer didn't do a thing, complained the whole time. But he brought in one of the other trainers at David Barton. And this guy is now got called professional baseball. He's a professional baseball player. I think San Diego, down in San Diego somewhere. What is it, Padres? Anyway, right? Brain fart. But anyway, this guy started signing up all kinds of people. So I'm working with this guy. I'm working with him. Forget the trainer. Done. I mean, we meet with the trainer. I just, trainer, scoot over. I got this over here. You know what I mean? So, and then he was kind of cool with it because he was clueless. He didn't know what was going on. He was not coachable. Look, are you coachable and teachable? That's all you got to ask your people. I'll work with you if you're coachable and teachable because my time's valuable. Here's what you need to do. Always give homework assignments. This is what I want you to do for your homework. Let me know when it's done. If they don't do it, like we have our own little system. I give them step 1. If they don't do step 1, I'm not calling them. And if anybody else in my organization, I'll do a 3-way welcome call with them once they do the few steps we ask them to do when they get started, just like you guys do. You know what I mean? You have to let them know who they're working with. You're not just some coach. Obviously, you're not just some coach in Beachbody that's looking to do a few things. You're here this is your business. This is your livelihood. So when you're looking at these people, you let them know where you're at too, okay? Those stars on the wall behind Nikki, she didn't get there because she didn't have nothing to do. Girl got busy. You know what I mean? And she's busy. Her husband's busy. Husband and wife team, it's perfect. But they got those stars because they worked together and they built an organization, okay? That's what you guys have to do. She obviously knows what's going on. Reach out to her. Reach out to your upline. Reach out to them. And ask them, what am I doing wrong? If you're doing something wrong last month and you didn't hit Success Club, you need to change it. The wind blows the same way on everybody's sail, but if it ain't catching your sail, you're doing something wrong. Go with the flow here. You know what I mean? Find out what you're doing wrong. Get with your upline and make it happen. You know? So with that, I think that's about, let me see. Guys, Beachbody's on fire right now. Let me just give you a little side note. This thing is going places. Go find some serious people that want to make a financial change. Put them in your organization, mentor them and train them, and work with them. Everybody needs your help. There's a lot of people. There's 200 million people overweight or fighting obesity. We have a program for everybody now. Okay? Financially, we get paid 10 ways. 10 ways. How do you get paid in your work? If I don't go to work tomorrow, I don't get paid. If I don't do anything with Beachbody tomorrow, I'm still getting paid. How would you like to get paid working half the hours and make double the money? Can I just show you what we got going on here? That'll attract a lot of people's attention. I get paid 10 ways. How many ways do you get paid? Can I sit down and shoot? You got 20 minutes? I could sit down and talk to you about it? Perfect. When can we meet? Watch this video first, and then let's sit down and talk. I'm looking for some people like you that are into health and fitness that want to get paid 10 ways. You know anybody? And then, stupid people will come back to me and say, no, I'm not interested. I'm cool. Hey, look, here's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some people. I work with Beachbody. Oh, what do you do? Here's a little lead in for you guys. I'm at Whole Foods or wherever. What do you do? I'm a coach with Beachbody. I have a business with Beachbody. What do you mean Beachbody? We know P90X, Insanity, Hip Hop Abs. You saw that on TV. Yeah, I partnered up with them. Really? Well, what do you do? I'm kind of like a headhunter. What do you mean? I'm looking for people that are actually into health and fitness or actually want to be in the best shape of their life and get paid 10 ways. And then just sip it. And they're like, well, what do you mean? Well, I obviously don't have time to talk about it now, but you got an email? Can I show you a little opportunity video? I'm looking for people just like you. You got a great smile, got great personality. I don't have time to talk about it now. You shoot them a little opportunity email or the video, set up a 3-way call, lock it up. And when you're on a 3-way call with your upline, zip it. Edify your upline, okay? Edify her, let her know who's on the phone, and then you zip it until she asks you a question and let her close your guy. What'd you like most about the video? Fitness, money. Well, if they're talking about money, you're not going to tell them about 21-day fix. You're going to talk about the 10 ways we get paid. But actually, I only talk about 4 because then you don't want to confuse them. First 4 ways. Get 2 people in. You know 2 people? I know you know 2 people. It only takes 8 to blow this whole thing up. I know you know 8 people. It takes 6 to bury you. So if you really think about it hard, 2 more people, I'm sure you could come up with that. You blow this whole thing up. Wow. Now you got to remember the carrot dangling? That's what you do. So send that video, 3-way call, lock it up, get 3 leaders in, 3 people that might want to be leaders every month. Or if you're doing challenge groups, pick 2 or 3. You could sit down one, put a little world-class team together for you guys that are out there like Nikki and her husband that are looking for leaders. Now you're styling. Go out there and mentor those people and work with them. Sound good?
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good. What?
Do you guys have any questions or any questions I could answer?
Does anyone have any questions? I mean, I think you did great. I mean, I don't have any questions. Do you have any questions? Nice. Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
No. And I love your, like you said in the beginning, your enthusiasm. Like you're awesome. I love it.
Thank you. That's how you got, look, if you're walking around going, yeah, I got this business. Oh my God, I got to go on and work out. Who are you attracting? Who are you attracting? You know what I mean? You got to be up. All this, you got to be on. You got to be on. You got to be on. Being on makes you successful. Being on doubles your paycheck. You know what I mean? I mean, we all have bad days. I'm not perfect either. I make mistakes but you know what? You learn from them, you go forward, and you feel good about it. Man, people in Beachbody, they have a little pep in their step, and people recognize that. So say that when you're out and about. How you doing? I'm doing great. What do you mean great? Everybody's miserable. What are you, great? Why wouldn't I get great? In the best shape of my life, I get paid 10 ways. You know, well, what does that mean? There's your lead in. You know what I mean?
Right.
So anyway, I could go on and on.
Yes.
My
Well,
wife's over here. My wife's behind me going, "Oh my God, shut up."
That's what I was saying to my husband. His wife's walking in, probably saying, "All right, it's time to go."
Yeah, exactly. So anyway,
but thank you so much. And if we have questions, I'll text you, email you. Thank you so much for your time.
you got it, guys. Thank you. It was an honor to be on your call, and go get them, baby. Go get them.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
See ya.